Hello everyone, I'm HARINI, second BCom General B section. Welcome to the marathon of book reading in the names of Search the Roots. I'm here to share my experience about a book named Best Friends. Best Friends is a children's novel by Jacqueline Wilson, first published in 2004. Jacqueline Wilson is an English novelist known for her popular children's literature. Her novels have been notable for featuring controversial themes such as adoption and divorce, without alienating her large readership. Since her debut novel in 1969, Wilson has written over 100 books. Jacqueline Wilson wrote her first novel when she was 9 years old, and she has been writing ever since. She is now one of Britain's best-selling and most beloved children's author. As well as winning awards for her books, Jacqueline Wilson is a former children's laureate. In 2008, she was appointed a dean. All those winning awards of her books, including the Children's Books of the Year. Now, let's move on to story. Best Friends by Jacqueline Wilson. Gemma Jackson and Alice Barlow are best friends ever since they were born on the same day and were in the same hospital. Gemma is a tomboy who likes playing wild and exciting sporty games. Alice is very girly girl who loves the color pink and enjoys ballet. Despite their difference in opinion, the two girls spend almost every single day together. On their birthdays, they always wish to stay friends forever. One day, though, Gemma notices a change in Alice when she becomes miserable. Alice tells Gemma that she and her parents are moving to Scotland, which is hundreds of miles away. Gemma and Alice are both devastated at the thought of being separated, but Alice's snobbish mother, Auntie Corinne, claims that Alice will make new friends when they move. Not wanting this, Alice suggests that she and Gemma run away and do so during the living party on the day before the move. Gemma suggests they can catch a train to London. On the way, they are recognized by Billy Biscuits McVitie, who tells his mother, and she informs Alice and Gemma's parents, who catch the girls before they can board the train. Gemma gets the blame when no one believes Alice's claim to it being her idea. At school, Gemma turns on Biscuits, who have been her mate, to being her worst enemy. But Biscuit remains polite to Gemma even after Gemma ambushes him at the boys' toilets. The two of them eventually get paired together for a children's project contest about a famous person, to which Gemma ignores Biscuit despite agreeing to do the project on his celebrity choice. Fat Larry, a famous TV chef. Gemma's granddad then invites her on car to ride Scotland, where he need a taxi an old lady to London. At the same time, she can visit Alice and spend a day with her, and Gemma happily agrees. Gemma fixes her friendship with Biscuits, and he helps her bake a cake to take Alice so they can make the best friend wish. Upon arrival at Alice's new massive house, the two share a happy reunion and is allowed to stay for the day. During the visit, Alice shows her new pink room and her new stuff. Later in the day, Gemma meets Flora Hamilton, who is a classmate to Alice at her new school. But Gemma sees that Flora is trying to become Alice's best friend by showing off and treats Gemma's behavior as childish, even lies that Alice claims Gemma's family being really poor. When the cake is presented to them at dinner, Alice asks that she and Gemma cut the cake to make a wish. But Auntie Corinne spitefully gives Flora the knife and she steals their wish. Gemma finally snaps and shoves the cake in Flora's face. Gemma is made to live, but Alice assures Gemma that they are still best friends. On the ride home, Gemma remains good as gold and helps her granddad assist the old lady, who is very grummy, pushy, and demanding. When she gets home, Jima and Biscuit Fat Larry project ends up winning the contest. On her birthday, Jima is given lots of lovely presents. And after school, Biscuit's family are invited to join Jima's family to celebrate her birthday. After a dinner of takeaway pizza and birthday cake, Jima receives a card from Alice saying that they will remain best friends forever, despite no more contact. And in this book, Biscuit's surname is McVitie, but in Cliffhanger, his surname is Baker. As Tim write a postcard to him with the name of Mr. Biscuit, Baker, this might be because Alice hates Biscuit and McVitie or Biscuit's company. So she might be making fun out of him. And let's discuss about main character. There are Jima Jackson, Alice Barlow, Billy Biscuit McVitie, Flora Hamilton, and Jima's granddad. First, Jima Jackson. Jima is the story's main protagonist and narrator. She is fairly tomboyish, hyperactive, and clumsy, who enjoys football, bike riding, and spending time with her granddad. She is Alice's best friend and is devastated when she learns that Alice is moving away to Scotland. Have been seeing each other nearly every single day since the cradle. She has two brothers, Jack and Callum. Alice and her own parents blame her when she runs away with Alice. Gemma has a warm and optimistic disposition, and while her movements are described as clumsy and unladylike by her family, disciplined mother, however, she has delicacy and softness of heart, which shines through when with her special friend Alice. Next, Alice Barlow, Jima's best friend. In contrast to Jima, she is quite the girly girl who loves dressing up, ballet, and color pink. She and her parents move away to Scotland, having parted from Jima. However, she is spoiled with all sorts of glamorous items in their new house. She makes friends with snobby Flora. She writes Jima a birthday card at the end of the book. While she is surrounded by fancy and elegant objects, lives in beautiful countryside home, and attends an ever so fancy school, all she truly wants is her best friend to be here too. Then Billy Biscuits McVitie, the school's the girl's school friend, the tummy boy who loves food, both eating and cooking. Jima and Alice form a temporary hatred for him, when he tells on them to his mother plot, about the plot on running away. When Alice is gone, Jima and Biscuit become closer as friends and work together for project on famous TV chef Fat Larry, as well as Biscuit's making Jima her special birthday cake at her party. He is invited to Jima's party. Towards the beginning, Jima has a strong disliking for him, which is shared by Alice. But as time slowly passes, she realizes what he did was out of care and he just wants his special friend Jima to be safe and happy. Biscuit is described as good natured, kind, and cheerful, as well as loved by all his friends. Then Alice's friend Flora Hamilton. Flora Hamilton, a girl who befriends Alice in Scotland. Jima often freaks that Flora is trying to take away Alice from her, and she becomes highly suspicious of them together. Flora is very pretty, mature, and a very good ballet dancer. She lets Jima email her to communicate with Alice. Sometimes Jima feels very uneasy about during Jima's visit at Scotland. Flora is disdainful of Jima's childish way and tries to get Alice to do what she wants to do. She openly disapproves of Jima and Alice's special friendship, much to Jima's dismay. She ends up with the birthday cake in her face after Jima loses her cool once and for all. She also renames Jima's precious doll Misla, who was a gift from her beloved grandmother who died at an early stage of Jima's life. This upsets Jima very deeply and her strong emotion only grows. Then Jima's granddad, Jima's beloved grandfather. He has a very caring, calm, and soft tempered and loved Jima very deeply. He has affectionately nicknamed Jima as his little iced Jim after the popular biscuit, and she only expresses that she believes he is the only person in the world who understands her true feeling and sees her beautiful true colors. Beside Alice, of course, he is sensitive to Jima's emotion, and it is said that even he shed a tear at Jima and Alice's emotional, heartwarming reunion. He is summarized as the loveliest man in the whole world by his special little Jim. I would like to thank you all who listened to my story, and I conclude by saying a few words. Your friend always sees the better side of you. No matter what you are doing, will always come to rescue. Your friend always comes to rescue you, be at any circumstance. True, friend, true friendship goes much further than superficially knowing people or getting on well with lots of people. I hope you all enjoyed my story. Thank you.